Hello there everybody, welcome back to the Krista Chronicles, and today we are doing a bit of a part 2 inspired by the hashtag put out by Marlena Teresa, the hashtag Everyday Carry Tarot, which I did post a VR to a few days ago. Don't remember exactly when, but it'll be the last video I posted. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check that out. But in that video, I asked if you all would like to see an Everyday Carry Oracle, because I do like having both a tarot and an oracle in my bag, because I'm a big oracle fan. So you all said yes, so here we are. We're going to start out with the kind of an oracle, but this is one that was actually in my bag. And it is the Precious Possum Lenormand by Logan from Larkin Legend. Now this is not the exact copy. I do have 2 copies. It just is what it is. And actually now I'm thinking about it, maybe I should keep this copy in my bag because it's got the nice, this is the bag from Moonlit Fae that matches, and it's got the nice like reading mat with it. Anyway. So, I don't really consider this an oracle per se, but it is called a, I don't really consider it an oracle, but it didn't fit in the tarot section, and I just thought I would show this since I do actually keep it in my work bag at all times, because sometimes you need a Lenormand reading. And this is convenient, one, because I do have 2 copies, so I don't feel like I miss it when I'm at home, but I also just really like it. I love the possums. It's so fun and cute, and I love all the extra cards included. There's definitely more than what's in the usual Lenormand deck in here. I think the guidebook is great. Logan writes fantastic Lenormand guidebooks. Totally recommend. But I really like having this in my bag to carry with me because I feel like questions I have on the fly often are looking for more specific answers, and that's just something, I love this. It's just something I feel like Lenormand can provide. So I wanted to show that first, because yeah, this is in my bag at all times, the Precious Possum Lenormand. And I do actually think I'm going to switch my copies, put this bagged one in there, so I can have a nice little mat. Cool. Okay, now let's get into just examining, like we did in the last video. I just pulled out some oracles that I feel like could work in this way. Maybe either because I have brought them to work with me or out and about and used them and liked how it went, or because I just feel like they would. So we're going to start with this one I pulled out. This is the Mother Mary Oracle. This is a Blue Angel one, but it's the pocket edition specifically, because what I'm looking for here is carry ability, of course, and I am putting preference on decks that either I don't need to use a guidebook, or there's a guidebook that kind of fits within the box that I have deemed as easy to carry around. So there are larger versions of these decks, but why I specifically want the pocket is, of course, for the size. But these are nice because they have the image on the front and the whole message is on the back. So I really like using this as a travel carry-around deck because it's nice when you're out and about, and especially if, like, I feel like a lot of the times if I'm like doing a reading for myself, I can't really sit there and do like a full spread of cards. You know what I mean? Especially at work. I do it in the morning because I get to the children's area an hour before anyone else does. So, you know, I've got some time to do more of like a reading. But if throughout the day I just kind of want a card, I like using oracle decks. And something like this is so nice because you really get what I feel is a very full-fleshed message, but all very compact. So There's lots of different ones of these. I think I do have them all because I love them. But this is probably my most used one, the Mother Mary Oracle, the Pocket Edition. Okay, ooh, next is another one that I very, very often have in my bag, and it is the Heart Align Affirmations Oracle. I think any kind of affirmation deck is just a nice thing to have in the bag for when you just need like a pick-me-up, but I think this one is really fantastic. The messages are really nice, and I feel like it's an affirmation deck without being extremely like super positive per se, which I have decks like that for sure and do love them, but this feels a little bit more helpful in this kind of way of keeping it in my bag and like needing a message. I really like there's like a spot gloss heart you can see on each card, so it kind of gives this tactile experience to it. So what I like these cards for is if throughout the day I'm having any moment of like anxiety or stress or just not understanding what emotion I'm feeling, which happens quite often, of like, ooh, I'm feeling some type of way, but I don't know what. I really like pulling one of these cards, and like oftentimes, I don't know if this is like gross, but with clean hands, obviously, if I'm feeling that kind of way, I will stick this in my pocket if I have it, or just carry it with me, go to the bathroom, because no one's gonna bother you in the bathroom, you know what I mean? We have like single room bathrooms, so it's not like stalls. And just have a moment where I pull a card and I can kind of just be by myself. No one can bother me in there, to just sort of bring myself back to earth, you know what I mean? Again, with clean hands, I swear. I don't know if that's, is that gross? I don't know, whatever. It works, I recommend. So this is one that I know really works well in this way. So that is the Heart Align Affirmations Oracle. Love that one. The past like week or two, I've been bringing this along with I have the Way of the Panda Tarot, the baby one, so it's the pocket one, which I didn't include in my everyday carry tarot because it's got a big guidebook, like big full-size book, and I really like using it with it. Like to me, with that deck, I'm like, there's no point in me pulling this card without reading that guidebook. But I have been bringing those to work lately to do more as my morning reading there, if I can get the book kind of in my backpack. But yeah, I love pulling like one card from each in the morning. So good. Okay. Next up, ooh, is another one that I know works, and I do have another similar copy already just living in my office at work, and it is the, oh my gosh, how am I blanking on this? Fill Your Chakras, Jeez Louise, by Andy, but this is the sticker edition, but I do also have the one that came with her Kickstarter she did. It was an ice cream one that's also this mini size that is so cute, and also came in one of these like, oh my gosh, it's adorable, little boxes. And so because I've got two of these, that one just lives at work. So, but if I am traveling somewhere, this always comes with me. It just is such a favorite because, again, it's an oracle that, small in size, you can pull so many cards and have it be, one, inconspicuous if that's something you're concerned about, but also just not taking up a bunch of space. And everything you need is on the card. There's no guidebook, and this is one that it's really gonna kick your booty. And so I really like having this with me as like a real kind of truth teller, you know? That feels like overall for any of my Fill Your Chakras, that's kind of its function. but I like having one in my office at work and this one that I can kind of just bring in my bag whenever I want for that purpose. It's so good. So good. I love this one. So that's the Feel Your Chakras. That's the sticker edition. But honestly, even if you get or have the full size, that one is very portable. It's still like a smaller size deck. I want to say it's like bridge sized. No, poker sized. Poker, I think. I don't know. But it's a smaller size too. So even if you have like that regular version, still very portable. So that would work as well. Okay, let me dig through and see if there's any that I'm already like, I know they're gonna work. Then we'll get into the question marks. All right, yeah, let's do this one. This one I know pretty much is gonna work. And this is my mini Divi set, which right now I've got the ghosts and the Curiosities mixed together. Those two are probably my favorites. And yeah, so they live mixed together because I just think they go together, but it's such a fun deck. I think it's just got these really fun, sassy messages, very to the point. Really, really good again for that kind of single card draw. Doesn't have a guidebook that you need to pull out. Everything you need is right on here. And I just think the art style, I don't know, it goes with a lot. Puts me in a good mood. It's by Holly Audley, if I didn't say that. I just love it. I think it's so great. So that's another one that I know works. Mini Divi, really any of them. Any of the mini Divis. Especially because, I mean, her teeny tiny tarot made it into my last video, and them paired together is so fun. Alright, now let's get into the ones that I've not really kind of tried out in this way. Starting with the Spirit Animal Pocket Oracle. This is one of the newer Hay House tin decks they're coming out with, which are really, really nice quality. I have this and I showed the Light Seers in my last video. But I know they're coming out with quite a few more, slash have already, I think, that I'm excited to try. But I haven't pulled this one out in a while, so I'm kind of, ooh. Yeah, no, this is a good one. I forgot it had the kind of key message on the bottom. So it does come with a guidebook that fits right in the box, which is nice for, you know, if you do have a minute to kind of sit and read the guidebook, you can, and it is nice and compact. It goes right in the tin, which is a great option for just kind of putting in your bag. But what I'm really liking about this is I don't even feel like you necessarily have to. If you just wanted a quick message, I mean, take time out. Truth transcends illusion. Let spirit be your guide. Be fearless and bold. I mean, these are good. Yes, okay, these totally work. Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, oh my gosh, yes, that is a good everyday carry oracle. That's the Spirit Animal Pocket Oracle from Hay House. Neat. All right. I'm gonna start a pile of the ones that are working. Okay, next up we've got the Goddess Knowledge cards, I believe they're called. When I bought a used deck off eBay, I think it was the Goddess Oracle actually, and the seller very nicely just kind of added this in, but it didn't have a box, but I think I've gathered that it is the Goddess Knowledge cards. But these are similar to the Mother Mary, where they just have the message on the back. Do I see myself using... I'm trying to think. If I was out and about... For some reason, it being like a multi-goddess deck, it's feeling a bit more like bigger energy. Like I almost feel like, even though it's quick to read with this deck, you know, logistically and physically, whatever you want to say, I kind of am feeling like these are, because each card is a goddess, it's feeling a bit bigger energy. I'm kind of wondering now if that is really good as like an on-the-go reading. I'm feeling like maybe not. I love that. It sounds so pretty. Yeah, I don't think this is one I would bring with me because I feel like if I pulled one of these cards, I'd want to sit with it for a bit. It'd be cool almost. I don't think I would really realistically do this, but I think it would be cool if like I brought it with me to work and like did a card of the week or something. I know myself and know I won't do that, but I do think that could be cool. But I don't, yeah, no, I don't think this is gonna work in that way. But that's the Goddess Knowledge cards. Oh, okay. The Animal Apothecary. If I'm remembering this, ooh, I gotta plug my camera in, I forgot. Eek, eek, eek. I just got so excited. Ready to film. Okay. Fixed it. If I'm remembering this correctly, I think there is a guidebook, but I want to say there's the words right on the cards. Yeah, oh my gosh, look at what I edged that in. That's so fun. Good for past me. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's a good one. But then like that, I don't know. Sacred boundaries, that's good. Self-worth, I like that. Breakthrough. Unknown gift. Evolve into your complexity. Metamorphosis. Keep trying. Inner truth. Transformation. How am I feeling about this? I think this could be good because I'm feeling like you get a lot from one card, but I'm wondering if it's feeling really crucial to go into the guidebook, which it does, but am I feeling like that's such a bad thing? I might want that sometimes. I feel like this is a good kind of single draw card. I don't think you have to get into the guidebook. I think I'd want to. I just love the like colorful energy of this too. I think especially at work this would be really fun, which I've never tried bringing this one, so I think I'm going to put this in my yes pile. I think this could be a good everyday carry oracle. I'm going to try it out. That is the Animal Apothecary. Now I'm going to pause because I forgot to clear stuff off my camera, so there's only 3 minutes left to record. Okay, hopefully that's enough. We'll find out. Alright, next up, we've got the Lil Cryptid Oracle, which I've got everything together in this bag, which is, and why I picked it is because the deck itself comes in this tin, and it is a smaller size deck. But then it does come with this hardcover, or I shouldn't say it comes with, I don't know if this, I think this was an extra add-on that I opted for, but this bigger kind of field guide, guidebook. But I don't think, I think I could just separate them. And just because these keywords feel really straightforward to me, where I don't think I would really need a guidebook. And I know the deck also came with cards that fit in the tin that kind of are like guide cards. I think I took them out, but I could add them back in. But I mean, like something like solitude, fulfillment, meditation. Yeah, these are really good, just like no question what it means. Upheaval, so good. Creation. I think this would be a really good little deck to just have in my bag. And probably, I mean, the whole thing together really is not that large, but I really do think I could just take the tin and use this on its own. Oh, I ripped a card. What the heck? How'd I do that? Oh well. I think this is a yes, right? And so fun. I think it'd pair really nicely with a lot of the tarots I had. So, Lil Cryptid Oracle, that's a yes. That is a yes from me. Okay. Ooh, this is a new one. Coastal Curiosities Pocket Edition. I'm so excited about this. If you've been here for a bit, you know Coastal Curiosities is one of my favorite oracles of all time. How cute. And Lennox Reese just came out with this pocket edition and like immediate buy. And I do think this would work as well. The only thing I'm thinking is that I do like getting into the guidebook for this one. And I know there was an online guidebook that you could access with this mini one. I don't remember at the current moment. I'm not remembering how, which is a me problem for sure, because I know it was made obvious at some point. I just don't remember. Because I think some of these keywords, like stillness, that's one, like immediately I've got something in my head. Advantage, endurance, wonder. Most of them, I'm like, yeah, okay, I can even just kind of make my own meaning of that. Connect, I love that one. I think there really truly is, like, probably I could count them on one hand kind of thing. Ones that I'm like, kind of give me pause. And I'm thinking that because I pulled one today. Like Rome, I can make sense of that, but like, I'd want to read the guide, but I think this works. I think this would be really good to just have in my bag. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. It really is so cute. It's on linen cardstock, just like the other one. I love that card. Yes, this is a win. So that is the Coastal Curiosities, the new pocket edition, which you can still get. So I'll put a link below. Ooh, okay. This is the... Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name again. Animal Guide Oracle? I feel like that's what I call it, and now I'm like not remembering if that's the actual name, but it's by Andy, this one that I love. I think it's the Animal Guide Oracle. Gosh darn it. So sorry, Andy. But I call it, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I love this deck. There's so many cards, and again, another fantastic thing about her oracles is that it's all right here. The message is right here. So this is, though, it's a full-size tarot size, and it's got a lot of cards. But, like, it doesn't need a guidebook, and I've got it in this Peggy bag. So, I just think it would go in my bag nicely. I just love the messages. Will guide you to, and I love the idea, too, of bringing this to work with me and pulling a card right in the morning as, like, my guide for the work day. That's often how I use the Oracle in general, as, like, my guide for the day. But I think it'd be really cool to do like specifically the workday. So I think this is a yes too. It's a chunky one for sure. But I think the fact that it's kept in a bag makes it feel more portable to me. And like, cause like that's, you know, that's it. I just like plunk it in my bag. All good. Yeah, that's a win. Okay, we've got 2 more here. Botanical Inspirations. Immediately though, I'm giving pause because of how the box works. It opens just like this. So if it got like dumped this way, it would open itself and everything would spill out. So already I'm kind of like, I don't know. But I could just like put it in one of the, I mean, I could make a bag for it. Or even just temporarily put it in one of those mesh bags if I wanted to bring it. Because there's a lot of good stuff on here. We've got these keywords, but then also this quote at the bottom. But that's feeling like a lot of work to like have to, because I like the box. That's why it's still in here, you know? At home, I like keeping it in the box. So it's feeling like a lot of work that I probably wouldn't do. To like put it in a bag and then put it back. That's feeling like a lost deck to me already. Right? I do think it would really work for this purpose. I think if like it was one I didn't want to use at home, I would definitely just bring it to work and leave it there. And I think I'd use it quite a bit. But I like having it at home, so no, okay, that's not gonna work. Botanical Inspirations. Last but not least, what are you called? Oh my gosh. It is the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. Now, as you can see, it comes with a guidebook. I've got it in one of these pouches though, so already it's feeling portable. But I don't use the guidebook really much at all with this deck. Every time I show this, we have to take a moment. I mean, come on, the match? Too good. Because this is one where you get a really good key phrase right on the card. Clear the clutter, detox your life. I love the messages on here. It feels like just the perfect single card draw. Take action, release your emotional baggage, make a decision. Yeah, this is a yes. It's so easy to use, so straightforward. It'd even be cool to like use this before you left the house, and like if you're a crystal person, bring the crystal with you for the day. But I don't really, I like crystals kind of for the appearance of them. Otherwise I don't really work with crystal energy much. So I like this deck for the message really, and the pretty picture of rocks. In all honesty, but I think this would be a good everyday carry oracle. And the bag makes me so happy. Okay, so that's all I have for you all. Let me know what you think. If you have oracles you like to bring in your bag with you. Yeah, this was fun. I like this. This hashtag was so much fun. So, other than that, I hope you're having a great week so far. And I'll see you again very soon.